Welcome to Gifford Gymnasium, home of the Patriots, for this quarterfinal or Passaic County quarterfinal matchup between Wayne Hills Patriots and the Passaic County Tech Bulldogs. I'm Eric Newman, joined alongside Matt Fishman, and Matt, we're really going to be in for a treat today.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The Wayne Hills High School program and the PCTI program have had somewhat of a rivalry, as they share pretty much the same town along with Valley. So it's going to be an interesting matchup today.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, we saw a fantastic game between Wayne Hills and PCTI. It went back and forth the first game and the second game, but then Wayne Hills was able to edge out the win in the third game.
Yeah, the third game, Wayne Hills knows how to turn up in the third game, if you say.
Yeah, we saw Grant Kelly, GK, play a fantastic role in that victory, and really, as a sophomore, did a great job leading the team in that game.
Yeah, GK, Grant Kelly, giant kill. Him and Adam Santana really know how to take over on the team. Even though they're sophomores, they're showing a ton of leadership.
Yeah, Wayne Hills is really showing great signs for the future with all these great young players in the sophomore class. We have Adam Santana, who's a great hitter for Wayne Hills, Grant Kelly, GK, who does a great job in the middle, and then we also have Matt Fishman coming up in the ranks. And Matt, that's you. You're a member of the volleyball team, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. You're in the presence of a god, if I would say.
Don't be like that.
I've been on the JV team for about 2 years now, and I've been slowly working my way up the ranks. And right about now, I think I'm ready for varsity. But the thing is, I have two amazing middles blocking my way: GK and Lantain, the crocodile.
Be serious. So we just saw Wayne Hills have their great pre-game celebration with Hunter Beck leading it, and now Wayne Hills getting really pumped up, ready to play this game. What can we expect from Wayne Hills to start this game, Matt?
Well, Wayne Hills is they always start up slow is the thing. They get better in the second half of the game, so don't expect too much from them to start. But their coach, Coach Eustace, he really knows how to talk to his players and make them turn up.
Yeah, Coach Eustace has really done a great job with this team, helping them get to this 10-8 record. This team's really been playing a very motivated style of volleyball, although you said they do have a tendency to start slow. So are you saying that they're probably going to lose the first game, Matt? Is that your prediction?
I'm saying they're going to start down in the first game. And when they start down, there's just a point when they know how to start playing.
Yeah, we've seen Wayne Hills make a lot of great comebacks as the first serve's in, and now Wayne Hills sets up the little tap there for Greg. And now PCT tries to get it over. And it's going to be a carry on John Hassard, number 23 of Wayne Hills. 1-0, Passaic County Tech in the lead.
Yeah, Hassard the hazard.
So Wayne Hills on that play, it seemed like they had some good communication, a lot of talking we heard on the court. That's really been something that's helped Wayne Hills get to this great record this year of 10-8, all their great communication out there with a lot of senior leadership.
I completely agree. And, John Hassard, it's his first year playing volleyball, and he's already playing varsity. So, it means that he's got some credentials.
Yeah, we saw John Hassard in past years. He played other spring sports, but now this year he decided for the first time in his life, hey, let's try some volleyball. And he came out the tryouts, and he was an absolute monster. Coach Eustace loved what he saw and put him on the varsity team, and now he's getting a start in the Passaic County quarterfinals.
Yeah, he's told me from the beginning, I've had a close relationship with Hassard. He's been telling me how he loves the sport, and he just keeps on trying to get better every day.
Yeah,
playing with varsity kids, you get better every single day.
Yeah, and as we saw, there was a great block there by the crocodile, Matt Lantain. Now Wayne Hills is down 1-2. Passaic County Tech trying to do what they need to do, but another carry called on Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills really starting out sluggish here in the start of this first game.
I mean, this is what I've been saying, we have a lot of young players on the varsity team, and, the pressure sometimes gets to them, but, when a certain point in the game comes along, they know it's time to heat up.
And that was a great serve there by Passaic County Tech, and it's going to be an ace. And now Passaic County Tech jumps out to an early 4-1 lead.
I always look forward to the chants from PCTI. Very creative.
Yeah, we've seen throughout the season a lot of teams all game keeps chanting all over and over. But Wayne Hills, they play a very traditional style. They play just come out here, play volleyball, no talking, just with great smashes there just by Greg. A great hit, I should say.
Great save by number 4, Johnny John.
Passaic County Tech really dominating here early on in this game, Matt.
Yeah, as the game seems to progress, you can see Greg out there. He's already a veteran player, so he's gotten over the initial chills of a big game like this.
Yeah, the one bright spot here for Wayne Hills early has been Greg. He's been doing a great job hitting the ball every single time it comes his way.
Yeah, you know, he's very experienced in the right position as he started out as a middle, so hitting from the right, he knows how to jump.
And now Grant Kelly with a nice little push, but
looked like he was going for the 5-point Bonnie.
And now great communication by PCT, goes for a push of their own, but greatly fielded there by Hunter Beck. And the hit by GK takes it down with authority.
Well, I'll tell you what, Eric, that was a great kill.
Yeah, and now Wayne Hill's trying to start their comeback early. Brings the score to 3-5 here in the Passaic County quarterfinals.
Great serve from Greg. Man, he is really on right now.
Yeah, big ace there by Greg. And now this game's starting to heat up a little bit. And a great block there by GK. And now it's going to be Wayne Hill's serve again as they tie up the game 5-5.
Snow Leopard with the serve.
Don't say that. All right. And now GK tries to tip it over.
Great tip by Amir.
And a good set there by Hunter. Now it's going outside to Matt Lantain, the Crocodile, but great job by PCT to make the block. And now it's going to be a really good point until it is messed up there by number 12, Mark of PCTI.
You know, the funny thing about Mark is you would think that his name reflected some of his ethnicity, but the Q at the end is actually of Polish descent.
And now another mess up there by Matt Lantain for Passaic County Tech to take the score to 6-6 here in the first game.
Yeah. All right, so you can see this game is getting a little more heated, and it's not even that far in, you know. As we will progress through the game, you'll see, I think Wayne Hills will be able to push ahead as they have a stronger offense.
And a great dig there by Hunter Beck to keep the play alive. And GK pretends to smash it there. And it looks like PCT hit it out. It's going to be Wayne Hill's point to take the lead 7-6 here in the first game.
You know, sometimes you hit the ball and you think it's in, but the way the ball spins sometimes is just not in your favor. It's just an unlucky hit right there, Eric.
Yeah, now we see the Crocodile with the serve. And that was a close one.
Nom nom, Eric. Here comes the Crocodile.
Yeah, and that is going to be an ace for Matt Lantain to give Wayne Hills the lead of 8-6 here in the first game. Another great serve by Matt Lantain. PCTI doing a great job of keeping it in play. Looks like the PCTI player slipped there a little bit, but Hunter Beck doing what he does best with the big dig. And Hunter trying to dig that one out, but is just unable to. A great shot there by number 12, Mark.
Yeah, you know, they call him the dig dugger for a reason, because he digs dugs, I'll tell you that much. He's one of the best diggers that I've ever seen.
Yeah, Hunter Beck is really doing a great job all season as the libero, making big digs every single time the other team tries to kill it.
Yeah, you know, some people actually call him the mole. That's more of an attractive nickname than the dig dugger. But
And a big block there by number 2, Dean, for PCTI. And we saw Amir there really put the ball in a dangerous spot, and that was what gave PCTI the great opportunity to take the lead with that block.
yeah, well, you know, sometimes as a setter you just get trapped. You know, there's nowhere you can go, and you have to resort to the difficult set.
And a really great block attempt there by number 21, KG. But I believe they're saying it's Wayne Hill's point So Hunter Beck with the serve now. And a big block there by John Hassert, and it's going to be Wayne Hills' point to make the score 10-9. Wayne Hills with the lead here in the first game.
I'm telling you, as the game progresses, you're going to see them get hot. I predict the ending of this game to be so out of PCTI's reach that next game they're going to have to turn up.
So, yeah, we've really seen this game being a neck-and-neck game. No team really taking more than a 4-point lead that was early on for PCTI, the 5-1 lead. And now we see it's 10-10 here in the first game. And doing a great job of setting up John Hassett there for the nice hit. And it's going to be Wayne Hills' point to take the lead 11-10.
Yep, here comes Amir. He's got a very solid serve, very consistent.
Yeah, Amir's really definitely been one of the more consistent servers with the serve he has there. But a big hit there by Greg to extend the lead to 12-10.
All right, here it comes again. Very consistent serve.
And like you said, very consistent serving there by Amir. Gets the ball in play every single time.
Ooh.
And a really nice hit there by number 11, Freddie of PCTI.
Yeah, you know, Freddie is one of the most athletic guys out there on this volleyball court right now, and he really knows how to jump and hit it.
Yeah, now PCTI down 11-12 here in the first game of the Passaic County quarterfinals. As number 7, Jason serves for PCTI. Outside set to Greg for a big hit. And Wayne Hills takes the lead 13-11 here in the first game.
Roar says the snow leopard, Eric.
I don't think snow leopards roar, Matthew.
Growl. Growl from the snow leopard.
Okay, now we see Cameron Gusemi with the serve. And a short serve there, but PCTI doing a great job of keeping in play, but unable to make it over the net, and that'll be Wayne Hills' point, 13-11.
Yep. You know, sometimes communication just doesn't go on that well, Eric.
And Cameron serves a little deeper now. PCTI bumps it high into the air. And a big hit there by Greg, and it's going to be Passaic County Tech point. It looked inbounds to me, Matt.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just don't have the right angle of the ball. That's why you have the 2 referees instead of 1.
And number 8, Nigel with the serve. But Wayne Hills able to field it well. And a big block there by the wall of number 5, Parth, and number 11, Freddie.
There you go, Freddie with his hops again. I'm telling you, look out for it.
And a big set there for PCTI to put the ball into play. Outside set to Matt.
Ooh.
And Matt Lantain with the big hit
That's
to take the lead, 15-13.
That is a big hit, and you know why they call him the crocodile, because he just crunches down on that ball.
Yeah, we really see great technique from Matt Lantain every single time. His setup's perfect. When he jumps in the air, he really knows how to snap the wrist and pick up the points. And it's going to be PCTI point off of really an erratic play there, but number 12, Mark, able to tap the ball over the net for a PCTI point to make the score 14-15. Wayne Hills in the lead.
Yeah, you can see right now they're both of the teams very in the game, very focused, even the beginning players.
And GK really took a swing at that ball, but unable to get the ball over the net. And now PCTI sets the ball outside, but a deep set, and it's going to be Wayne Hills' point, 16-14. Wayne Hills in the lead.
Yeah, it looks like they should give the referee some padding, because that could have been a pretty bad accident right there.
Yeah, the ball really seemed to project right towards the referee, but he did a great job moving out of the way, and the ball just bounced right off of him.
He's a professional, Eric.
Outside set to Matt Lantain, who hits the ball over the net. And Mark goes to take a big hit and put some nice spin on the ball. And GK pushes the ball over. And number 21, GK went to hit it, but now he goes right out of bounds. Wayne Hills point, 17-14. Wayne Hills with a 3-point lead here in the first game.
Yeah, you know, it's looking pretty good for Wayne Hills at this point. 3 points is a lot more than you would think, Eric, you know. It takes a lot of work to get a point in a game like this, and every single point counts for a lot.
And a great one ball there to GK, but number 7, Jason, tried to kick the ball, but kicked it right out of bounds. And now Wayne Hills takes a commanding 4-point lead, 18-14. But anything can happen here. PCTI, really a great team at making big plays. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back here with the rest of the first game. Wayne Hills with an 14-point lead over PCTI. But PCTI seems to come out here with a new energy, trying to pick up points. And Amir with a big tip right over the net. Sets it one ball to GK, who pushes it right over, but great bump pass there by PCTI. And Matt Lantane, the Crocodile, with the big hit. Wayne Hills takes a 5-point lead, 19-14 here in the first game.
You can hear in the background the team, someone call him the captain of the team, the libero, Hunter Beck, cheering block party, his signature cheer for when Matt Lantane gets that big block.
And now we see number 12, Mark, getting ready to serve here for PCTI. And a short serve, and really a beaut. It looked like, oh no, it goes right out of bounds. It's going to be Wayne Hills' point. I'm sorry there. Wayne Hills takes the 20-15 lead here in the first game. And Lantane trying to hit the corner, but unable to. Out of bounds for him too. And now PCTI gets set to serve. Number 5, Parth.
Yeah, making some substitutions. The coaches, you know, seeing who's really on today.
And Amir sets the GK, who taps it right over. And Cameron goes for a big hit there, but number 2, Dean, unable to hit the ball over the net for PCTI.
Yeah, you know, Dean, he's not as much of a jumper as he's been trying to be, because what he does is he jumps a little bit too early. He doesn't have as much practice with it because it's not his natural position.
Now the good pass there for PCTI. And they're going to say it's 4 hits for PCTI, so Wayne Hills gets the point and the lead of 22-16 here in the first game of the Passaic County quarterfinals.
Looking pretty good for Wayne Hills right now, Eric.
And now Hunter Beck, the libero, gets ready to serve the ball in the play. And a poor pass there by number 8, Nigel, for Wayne Hills to take the point, and a 7-point lead here late in the first game.
As the dominant 1-2-3 ace comes out.
Yeah, Hunter Beck loves to yell that chant out every single time there's an ace, and it really gets the team pumped up. They love hearing things like that. Great communication out there stems from great congratulations like that. But a great hit there by number 8, Nigel, for PCTI. And they're really still in this game, Matt.
Yeah, you know, even when it's difficult, you think they only need 2 more points, the game's over. You know, they still fight because it's counties. It's what the game's about.
Yeah, if they take it 1 point at a time and really try to make the best effort on every single play and cut down on the unforced errors, PCTI has a chance to steal this game. And Cam with the big hit there. Great positioning. 5 bounty points for Cam Gassemi. And now Wayne Hills with a 7-point lead, 24-17, really late here in the first game.
Yep, if only bounty points were actually the rules. Did you care and go to the history of that, Eric?
Well, would you, Matt? I think you were actually there when it was created.
Of course. Well, you know, the junior varsity coach at Wayne Hills, he likes to, during practice, make up his own games. And one of the rules of most of his games are, of course, if you get the ball in the very, very corner of the court, getting 5 bounty points instead of 1.
So Wayne Hills now with a 24-17 lead here late in the first game. And it's really important in a playoff game to take a commanding lead in the games after the first game to set the tone for the rest of the match.
Yeah, I would agree that, Eric. You know, if you start off with good mojo, you usually end with good mojo.
And there it is. Wayne Hills takes the first game, 25-17. We'll be right back after this with second game action. And we're back with second game action here. Wayne Hills versus Passaic County Tech in the Passaic County quarterfinals. And expect Passaic County Tech to really come back with a gusto after that first game loss.
Yeah, you know, PCTI, they're trying to build back those good vibes that they had in the beginning of the game, you know, with their lead, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it was really a tale of two different games there in the first game. We saw early on PCTI doing a great job of taking a commanding lead. It seemed like Wayne Hills was really out of it, but then Wayne Hills stormed back and took the lead and never looked back, really, as Wayne Hills coasted the 25-17 win in the first game.
Yeah, but you know, it's all about the vibes of the team, about how everyone feels, about their emotions. And you know, as the game progresses, it's difficult to keep the team morale that high because each point it's so difficult to earn. Points can go on for minutes at a time.
So Matt, as a player out there, how do you do your best to keep up the good vibes?
Well, you know, you always got to keep those chants going on. It's a great thing that Hunter does. He's really the team, as if you could say, cheerleader.
Yeah, really the greatest cheerleader slash player slash cheerleader, really, because he's definitely much more of a player than a cheerleader. Hunter back being a great captain for the team, as well as really being the energy for the team, almost like an Energizer bunny for them.
Yeah, you could definitely say that, Eric.
And Wayne Hills able to pick up the first point here in the second game. Cam Gassemi with a good serve there. And they set it up for number 12 PCTI, but now Wayne Hills with the outside set to Matt Lantain. The Crocodile, big hit, and Wayne Hills takes a 2-0 lead here in the second game.
Huge hit, Eric, huge hit. 2-0, good start.
And Matt Lantain, it really seems like he's always in the right place at the right time. Do you think that's more because of great setting or because of his great footwork, or what do you think it could be, Matt?
It's all experience, Eric. After he's had 4 years of games, knows what he's doing out there.
And a big hit there by number 11, Freddie. But Wayne Hills complaining that he hit the net, and the referees agree with them. And now Wayne Hills with a 3-0 lead here to start out the second game. And a great set there by Hunter Beck. And the one ball to the Snow Leopard for the huge hit to pick up the 4th straight point for Wayne Hills to start the second game.
I think I just heard him growl, Eric. I am not joking.
And Cam Gassemi with his 5th straight perfect serve to get the ball over the net. A nice hit there by PCTI, but great reflexes by Hunter Beck. And Amir,
what a great dig.
Amir trying to get down there and hit the ball back up, but unable to, as PCTI picks up their first point of the second game.
Yep, first point of the second game. Maybe they could break the streak now.
And now we see number 8, Nigel, getting set to serve here. But he hits it right into the net. And Hunter Beck taunting him a little bit, saying, hey, yo, let's go.
Yeah, you know, Hunter's got an attitude, but you can see he's coming out of the game now, so I don't know if it's all bark, no bite.
And now we see John Hassert, the nice serve there, but hits it a little too deep. And now we see number 4, Aaron, cheering on his team, and PCTI picking up the great chance that they've been saying all game.
Yep, PCTI, very, very charismatic team.
And a nice serve there by number 11 of Freddie. And Wayne Hills with a crucial mistake there for PCTI to narrow down the lead to 2. 3-5, Wayne Hills with the lead in the second game.
Yeah, you know, those hits are hard when you have to hit them from behind you and hook over. It's a difficult angle.
And nice pass there by Hunter Beck. And GK tries to push. But Wayne Hills hits it out of bounds, and now PCTI coming back, making the score 4-5. And this game is very reminiscent of the first game, but teams seem to be switching roles. Do you know what I'm talking about, Matt?
I know exactly what you're talking about. And, you know, some people would call it the court curse, as in one side of the court is always the winning side of the court. But I don't believe in mojo.
Yeah, you often see some superstition in volleyball where when a team sees the other team winning on the court that they just won on, they say, oh, it's the side of the court that really makes the team. But I think it's important for a team to just think it's the team that makes the court, not the court that makes the team.
I completely see what you're saying, but
and GK with the big dig there. Now Hunter Beck, a nice hit. And Matt Lantain, the Crocodile, trying to crunch down on the ball. But now PCTI And this game is really getting intense. Great play by PCTI for number 12, Mark. And now Matt Lantain hits it right into the corner. Big shot there for Matt Lantain to make the score 7-4.
5 Bonnie points, Eric.
And now the Snow Leopard, Greg Beltran, gets at the serve. And Mark with the big hit. Matt Lantain pushes the ball deep into the corner. Nice play there by number 1, Sebastian. And we see PCTI hits the ball into the ceiling, and it's really difficult to play it off the ceiling. You never know the type of bounces you're going to get at Wayne Hills High School.
Yeah, you always got to be watching out for those rafters. It completely changes the game.
And we see PCTI down 4-8 here as they take a timeout so the coach can talk some things over. If you're the coach of PCTI, Matt, what would you be saying to your team?
You got to be saying to your team right now, do not get discouraged. Games like this happen all the time where we come back. It's only 4 points. It's only the beginning of the game. You still have a ways to go, but you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's been an eternity, but Wayne Hills in the second game, it's really just early for them. They're up 8-4. Anything can happen here as this game progresses.
Anything at all, Eric, anything at all. The limits are endless.
And we'll be back with the rest of the second game of the Passaic County quarterfinals after this. And we see here as we're back, the Snow Leopard serves it over the net. And now Parth, great footwork to get over there. And good communication by PCTI by the libero to get ready to hit the ball. And GK, a nice push right over the net. And a big set from Lantain, who hits off the net. And Greg the Snow Leopard, nice pass. Hit it outside to Cam.
Big hit from Cam.
And a nice block there by GK and Amir. And a great dig by the Snow Leopard. Number 7, Jason, hits it off his fingertips, but the libero picks up the mistake. And GK with the nice push, but the ref calls a carry on GK, and now it'll be 5-8. Wayne Hills with the lead here in the second game.
Yeah, 5-8. Not as big as of a lead as they had before, but, you know, they're still feeling high and mighty up there.
And now we see number 12, Mark, getting set to serve, and it always seems like he takes a long time to serve. Do you think he says something to himself to get himself ready for the big serve?
You know, it's all ritual, Eric. You get used to the beginnings, and then every single time you serve, if you do it the same way, you think you'll get the same serve.
And we saw GK there with the big hit that forced PCTI to hit the ball out of bounds. And GK might pick that up from his great ping pong playing experience, that he's really a very aggressive player on the ping pong court as well as the volleyball court.
Yeah, not even on the ping pong court, but on the soccer court and the hockey court too, Eric.
For hockey, I believe they call it the ice.
I believe it's a rink, yeah. No, it's a rink, actually.
It's definitely not a court. But now we say it's going to be PCTI's point as the score is Wayne Hills in the lead, 9-6.
9-6. Team's favorite score.
PCTI with the nice serve there. Amir with the nice one ball. GK.
Woo, getting a lot of lift on that
one. He really had a lot of torque on his body there as he went to hit the ball right down to the ground. It seemed like if the ball hit, it was going to go through the ground, but great job PCTI to keep the ball in play.
Yeah, you know, it takes a lot of defense to stop something like that, Eric. It really shows resilience from this PCTI crew.
And now Wayne Hills with the 10-6 lead here in the second game as Hunter Beck gets set to set. Nice pass there by the libero for PCTI. Now Amir with the nice one ball. John Hassert, who it seems almost hit the ball through the net with that hit.
Hassert the hazard.
And Wayne Hills takes the 11-6 lead here in the second game.
Yeah, you know, Wayne Hills, they're really pushing through. They like to stay strong. I guess they want to get out of here soon today.
And a nice dig there by number 16, Steven. But PCTI unable to make any points there. Now Wayne Hills up 12-6 here in the second game.
Yep. Double the score, double the power, double the skill. It's just how the game works out. You know, I told you, the team gets hot. When they're hot, they're hot. And, you know, Eustace knows how to turn them up.
And now a very nice hit there by number 21, KG, for PCTI.
You know, they got a KG and we got a GK. But how Wayne Hills High School works is they say, hey, you may have a KG, we may have a GK, but we also got the lead.
Get more serious, please. And now John Hasser with a big, big hit. Now Cam hits the ball right into the net, and PCTI really surging back here after being down 6 early on.
Yep, really keeping that resilience that their coach was trying to instill in them, Eric.
And now we see number 16, Steven, with the high toss for the serve. And an absolute beauty as they make their own ace chant.
Yep, that's a very individual ace chant. I have not heard that from any other team.
And Steven again with the very high toss, very similar to a tennis serve actually. And now Amir with the nice dig there. Hunterback hits the ball over the net. And a big hit there by number 11. And Neil Patel tries to make the save but unable to. And now it's 10-12 and this game's really heating up.
Yep, their coach did his job. He fixed up the game plan, he got the team working again. The grinds are gearing.
Yeah, I believe it's the other way around, Matt. I think it's the gears are grinding. But now we see it's really all started with Stevens' great serving here in the second game. And another nice serve. Good pass there by Cam. Gets it right back to Cam. And nice pass there by Neil. And a good tip by Cam, able to get the ball over the net. And now number 11, Freddie, another great hit. He's not the tallest player out there, but he really gets up for those big hits.
That athleticism of his form is just perfect. He's aced this game.
And now PCTI doing a great job of really making this game closer. 11-12, Wayne Hill's 6-point lead quickly diminishing down to 1.
Yep, looks like PCTI. The game is going exactly like they want it to be.
And Steven, another nice serve. And again, Cam able to pass the ball right into play. But poor communication there by Wayne Hills. And now the game is tied up at 12, and it can go either way, Matt.
Yep, either way indeed, Eric. It's a tie game. Hills was up by a lot in the beginning. Now it's back. Very evenly matched teams.
And after that big 6-0 run for PCTI, Coach Eustace calls timeout for Wayne Hills. What do you think Wayne Hills will be discussing in the huddle, Matt?
You know, they're just going to be discussing you got to get your vibes, your mojo, and all of your charisma back up to the highest point it can be.
Yeah, and we'll be back with second game action right after this. And now we're back with the second game of the Passaic County quarterfinals as Steven gets set to serve for PCTI. It's scored 12-12. And the usually dependable serving of Steven goes awry, and now Wayne Hills takes back the lead 13-12 here in the second game.
Yeah, thought that serve was in, Eric.
And now we see Amir with the nice serve. Mark able to keep the ball in play. And we saw number 2, Dean, trying to tip the ball over but unable to. And now Wayne Hills takes the lead 14-12.
Yeah, you know, Dean's got those very long limbs. He can dive for any ball he wants to. Just didn't seem to reach that one.
And now we see Amir set the serve again. And another nice serve for Amir, but Steven with the nice pass in the play. Now Freddie hits it with his left hand. Hunterback tries to dive to keep the ball in play, but unable to. And now Passaic County Tech makes the score 13-14 here in the second game.
13-14, very close game, Eric. Not going to seem to be pulling away either team.
As we see Jason ready to serve here. And it seemed like he threw the ball a little bit behind him, but hit the ball anyway. And that caused him to hit the ball into the net. It's really important in volleyball when you have a bad toss to catch the ball, recollect your thoughts, and get ready to serve again.
Yeah, you know, it's all about keeping your hopes high. You need to have faith.
And it seems like there's some confusion on the PCTI side of the court. What's going on there, Matt?
Well, the way the rotations work, it's kind of like a domino, as the JV on the Hills team's coach Bonnie says. There are 6 dots, and you cannot pass the dot in front of you to your left or to your right. And sometimes it gets confusing on the court.
And as we see the big kick there by Matt Lantana to keep the ball in play. And now this point's getting excited. The crowd likes what they see. And Mark hits the ball hard, but Cam with a big dig. And Steven, nice passing. Number 11, Freddie. The ball was tipped, and PCTI takes the point, 14-15. This game's really getting exciting, Matt.
Yeah, you can see the sweat pouring all of the players off of their skin. They're just getting so into this game.
Where else would the sweat pour off from, Matt, besides the skin?
Maybe, I don't know, if you get if you cry, you know, you could consider that sweat.
Volleyball.
Now we see number 8, Nigel, with a nice serve. And now Cam passes the ball over the net. And 12, Mark gets up high and brings the ball down to tie up the score at 15 here in the second game.
15-15, Eric. I'm liking the way this game's turning out.
And another nice serve there, and poor communication by Wayne Hills. The ace by number 8, Nigel, from Passaic County Tech, gives them their first lead of the second game, Matt.
Yeah, you can tell this team's really happy with the way the game's turning out now.
And Nigel has the same routine every time, pounds the ball on the floor 5 straight times before he gets ready to serve the ball over, and it's really helped him out. And a nice hit.
Double hit right there, Eric.
Double hit by a Snow Leopard. He tried to tap the ball over, but hit it into the net, and he thought maybe the ref wouldn't be looking when he went to pass it, but the ref's doing a great job of staying on their toes and able to make the call, and PCTI takes the 2-point lead, 17-15. And always a danger in Wayne Hills when the ball goes up real high after a nice dig of a big hit. The ball can go really high in the air and hit one of the lights that hang pretty low here in the Wayne Hills Gymnasium.
Yeah, you know, the entire Wayne Hills staff has been talking about getting cages on these lights because the way that this volleyball game has been turning out, you know, throughout the years, the lights have been taken a lot. You can see every day a few of them are out, a few of them are on.
Yeah, and especially in a Passaic County quarterfinal, you don't want things like lights messing up the flow of the game. You want it to be a good, clean game with only hits, sets, passes, things of that nature. And now we see Wayne Hills able to score again to tie the game up at 17. This game's going back and forth, Matt.
Back and forth is right, Eric. 17-17 started from 13-13.
And actually, I guess you could say for every single point when the score is 0-0. And now we saw Hasser hits the ball off the pole, and that is going to be an out of bounds. So
you seem to have been misunderstanding me, Eric. If you think about it, it was 13-13, 14-14, 15-15, and look, now we're at 17-19. I mean 18-18. Oh yeah. Predicting the future.
Wayne Hills ties the game up at 18-18 in the second game. And a great play there by PCTI. Matt Lantane, the Gator, nice hit. PCTI tries to keep it in bounds, unable to, and Wayne Hills takes the lead 19-18 in the second game.
You could see the desperate nature of that dive, Eric.
And now we see the Snow Leopard getting set to serve with the 1-point lead here in the second game of the Passaic County quarterfinals. And this is really the point that makes or breaks a match when it's getting later on in the game, as we see the score being tied up at PCTI at 19-19, and you have the 1-game lead for Wayne Hills. If you win this game, the match is over. You're moving on to the semifinals. But if you lose this game, it puts on a lot of pressure to win the next one, and anything can happen in a Game 3.
Yep, you know, Game 3 is where it's time. It's like overtime in volleyball if you're not familiar with the sport. It gets very intense very fast.
And GK absolutely kills the ball to give Wayne Hills the 20-19 lead in the second game of this Passaic County quarterfinal.
You could see the athleticness in that jump. The form was perfect.
Yeah, Matt, I don't think athleticness is necessarily a word.
Athletic nature. How's that for you, Eric?
And a nice pass there by Amir, set it up for Cam, and a beautiful shot. Wayne Hills gets the point and the lead of 21-19 here in the second game of the Passaic County quarterfinals.
Good game, Eric, good game, but it looks like Hills is finally starting to get that lead that they've wanted.
And now Passaic County Tech calls a timeout, and Wayne Hills really getting excited now. We've seen the body language really changing, as when Wayne Hills was up 12-6, we saw Passaic County Tech really down in the dumps, not really feeling like they had a chance of winning this game, and Wayne Hills riding the high emotions of the game. But now we saw Passaic County Tech come back, make it 12-12, and we've seen the lead changing hands left and right. But now Wayne Hills up by 2 here in the second game, and it really looks like they might pull away with this one, Matt.
Yeah, you know, the coach on PCTI called the timeout for a reason. When you call a timeout, it tends to ice a kid. And by ice, I mean make them cold. So he's hoping for a missed serve right here.
So as a player, when you're in the game, do you really dislike it when your coach calls a timeout? When you guys are messing up, do you want to stay out there and really try to do what you need to do?
Of course, Eric. You know, when you're in the game, you honestly think that you have what it takes. It's just coaches know that you need a little break. And in the heat of the game, you can't really tell that.
Yeah, it's a very stressful job of a coach when his team's really making mistakes left and right. Should he call timeout and give the other team that momentum, or should he let his players play it out and really try to fix all their mistakes by themselves?
Yeah, you know, those are just some of the troubles that coaches have to go through on a daily basis.
And a great shot there by number 16, Steven. And Passaic County Tech gets it to KG, but a nice block there by Cam. And now number 2, Dean, with a crucial mistake to give Wayne Hills a 3-point lead, 22-19 here in the second game.
More subs for PCTI. Looks like Dean needs a little time to break.
Yeah, looks like Fidel is coming in for Dean. So I have Cam with the nice tap right over the net to give Wayne Hills a 23-19 lead here in the second game.
Yep, looks like Wayne Hills likes where this is going, because 2 points is not much in a game like this.
And Fidel goes to hit the ball over the net, but great block there by Amir. And as the ball floated over GK's head, he tried to make a move, but unable to do anything. And now PCTI lowers the gap down to 3 as they're down 20-23 here in the second game.
Yeah, you know, Eric, the reason that they couldn't get that ball to dig is because when you have a player like Hunter Beck and a player like Greg, they both love diving for the ball. And when you're coming at an angle, you can't both dive. So they had to stop.
And a nice serve there by number 5, Parth. And we see PCTI calling out free, which means that the ball is going to be hit lightly over the net, so he'll be able to return it. But Passaic County Tech, terrible communication there, and a really bad mistake late in the second game to give Wayne Hills game point 24-20 here.
Yeah, you can see their heads are just not in the game. The pressure might be getting to them. You know, it's the beginning of counties, so there's a lot of pressure on them today.
And now Hunter Beck getting set to maybe win the Passaic County quarterfinal match with this serve here. And Fidel hits the ball with a nice cut over the net.
Amir failing to get that dig.
And now Passaic County Tech narrows the gap down to 3. The score is 21-24. Wayne Hills with the lead. And what do you think is about to happen, Matt? Can this game get really exciting? Can Passaic County Tech make a push, try to make a comeback?
I think in a game like this, Passaic County Tech actually has the upper hand, because Wayne Hills right now, they're like, oh, we've got the game, 1 point, no biggie. And the focus seems to be on Eric. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, John Hasser, great game-winning tip right over the net. Hit it where they ain't. That's what they always say. And Wayne Hills picks up the win in the second game, 25-21, after winning the first game, 25-17. And that's it. That is the end of our Passaic County quarterfinal matchup between Wayne Hills Patriots and the Passaic County Tech Bulldogs. We'll be right back with post-game interviews right after this.
So, we've got Lantane the Crocodile and GK in our presence. Please, Lantane, tell me, what did you think was going to happen in this game from the start?
I was just hoping we went out there, had a good game, and we executed our game plan just like we expected.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job of that. And, Grant, what did you think about your game today?
I thought we played pretty well, but when we played them last time, we went into 3 games, so I wanted to make sure we were playing pretty good.
Yeah, you know, it really seemed like you turned up there at the end. So, guys, would you tell me, was there anything the coach was telling you in the huddle that really inspired you to play harder?
Maybe something with the defense, maybe. I don't know.
You know, he just told us to make sure we worked on our fundamentals, pass the ball like we do at practice, you know?
Yeah, and it seemed like you really did that today, guys. All right. Well, it's been a great interview. Have a great season. I'll see you later.
Thanks, Fishman.
Thank you.
All right, and we're going to bring over John Hasser here.
Thank you.
And John Hasser, just 3 hours ago, you sat next to me in 9th period physics and told me, I don't think I'm going to be playing today. And we saw you today get your first start of the year, get the game-winning point in both games. Really a huge X factor for this Wayne Hills team today.
I worked hard throughout the season. I got an opportunity to start, and I wanted to take advantage of it. And I wanted to prove myself that I could be a component to this team.
And this is your first year playing volleyball, actually. And when Coach told you you're going to get the start in the Passaic County quarterfinal playoff matchup, what was your reaction?
I was kind of surprised at first, and then when I went for my first serve, I was really nervous. And I did better than I thought I would, and proud of myself.
Yeah, you really played fantastic out there. I did not see you make a single mistake. You did a great job with communication. You really look like a seasoned veteran out there for this Wayne Hills squad.
Thank you. I just wanted to keep the energy up out there.
Now, how did you feel out there when you got in for the first time to start a game? You haven't done that all season. Did you feel any game jitters, or were you really no nerves at all?
I did feel nervous at first. It was my first game, and I was in the quarterfinals of the county tournament, and I wanted to make everyone think I was good, so I played hard.
Yeah, well, you really proved us all that you are a fantastic player. And now, what's going to be the celebration, John?
Probably go home, go out to eat the Outback, usual celebration, nice big dinner.
Sounds great. Have yourself a good one, John.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in a couple days with the semifinals of Passaic County playoffs, Wayne Hills versus whoever their matchup is against.